Meanwhile, let's get...
Check. 1 2 1 2. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and being a part of the live stream with the Lifer. Thank you for being here. It is my birthday. I'm 39 years old. Engine coin up 8%. 1 inch up 4.5. Theta up 4%. Sushi up 4%. XMR up 10%. Happy birthday, Lifer. Another year older and wiser. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Shout out to my man, Eon Glenrun. My man, thank you so much. I don't know if I pronounced your name right. Eon, my man, appreciate you. Happy birthday, Sam. Wishing you all the best. Shout out to Sarad Haj Ali, man. Thank you for the super chats coming on in strong right at the beginning of the live. Unbelievable. Thank you to you and yours, each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Appreciate each and every one of you. We got the lemon water on deck as we always do, baby, as we always do. And why not a little bit of honey? Let me clear my throat. What did I do today? Wish you the best, Sam. Very happy birthday, my friend. You deserve all the blessings. Shout out to Lister 333, my man. My man. What do you guys think what did you guys think I did today? That's funny. What do you guys think I did today? Like, what would the Lifer do today? I mean, I ran the trading group. We did Bitcoin updates. Went through a bunch of altcoins that looked spicy to me. Bang, bang, bang. Thank you, Lister333, for the super chat. Much respect to you and yours. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin on this Saturday night. Took a nap. Yeah, right. Nothing. You know what I did? I bought this shirt and I bought this jacket. I will be honest. I bought this shirt and jacket. You know, I bought the pants too. I bought this suit. Feels nice. Fits beautifully well. I love the fit. I have to say. Bought the shirt and the jacket today. You know what? Laced it. Also, I bought a golf driver. I'm getting into golf. I'm not that good at it. I'm not trying to claim I am. I don't have much time, but when I do have time, I try to go out there and hit some golf balls, you know. I get invited to golf courses enough that I should play golf. You know, I actually don't want. I personally didn't get into playing golf, but I get invited to play golf, and I think I should be and I like it. I love playing golf. I think it's fun, and yeah. I bought a golf driver, new clothes for a new man. Shout out to Stack McChange spa package with a happy ending, my man. Shout out Gilbert Martell for the $20 super chat. You're the man, dude. Golf is great. Take a lesson. It'll help a lot. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be taking some lessons. Definitely. Dude, I'm learning golf too. It's dumb hard. No, golf is, you know what? My dad tried to get me into golf. When I'm 8 or 9 years old, he tries to get me to caddy at the Charles River Country Club, which was fancy country club. Really nice, right? Like 10 minutes from my house. Literally, 8-minute drive from my house. I'm an 8 handicap. That's actually pretty good from what I hear. Pajama pants and ice cream. My man. Danced in the hailstorm. Yo, the hailstorm was insane. It was absolutely insane. No, it was crazy. Did anyone else get caught in that hailstorm today? It was crazy. Look at this. Look at this. See if this video, I've never played a Discord video yet, but I'm sure it plays just fine. But take a look at this. We stopped the music for a second. Just want to see if we can hear the hail here.
Insanity. Crazy.
It's like bouncing.
This is insane. It's sunny out. Not even that cold out.
Crazy. Anyway, if you got caught in the hail, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. If you got caught in that hailstorm today, absolutely insane. It was, I had never been, I mean, I'd been through hail one other time like that, but that was pretty nuts. The hailstorm, that was hilarious, I have to admit. Hilarious to be caught in that hailstorm. It was funny. R.I.P. Happy birthday, R.I.P. CAR, my man. Ooh, I absolutely love gold, the Lifer fam. Should we see the hail? We just got it into NS. No, I don't think you'll get there in Florida. Just north of Boston. Oh, yeah. So you got it. Thumbs up if you got hit in that hailstorm. Thank you for the 414 birthday Lifer likes. Just one click truly helps the Lifer likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers, everybody? I would greatly appreciate it. It would be the nicest thing you could do on the birthday, on the birth of my life, So we're looking at LOCG game, making this tightness. It could be looked at a descending triangle, I have to say. So don't be surprised if it does dump, but there's a chance. It's getting tight. 4 hours a little high, though. I got an alert down here on the stochastics. When that alert hits, I'll be zooming in on it and taking a gander. What do we look at today? Well, I was looking at SHIB network last night. That's what I was looking at. It was in a bit of a cup and handle here on the 15-minute. I'd gone over it kind of in depth. We talked about it yesterday as well. SHIB network looked like it was going to bang. And where did I get this 21%, which it hit exactly, which is insane. I just took the length of these as a measured move. See this? From this wick down to that wick, and I took that as the measured move. And then I swung it right there. And look, that gave me basically, I was actually right there. That gave me the exact measured move of SHIB network. I don't know how I figured this out, but it's how I figured out that from here to there is what the algorithm figures out. So the algorithm takes a zone, okay? The bots that these guys program, and it goes, okay, and it takes this pole, and then from its breakout, like it's gonna get there. That's gonna take the next zone. You see? Pretty simple. I do it the same way with a slanted edge. Same thing I'm doing though, you know. But you could do it, I guess, physically with the bar, you know. Boom. But this is what's going on. All right. And so once you trade with the, you know, once you decide to trade along with the algorithms and the bots, then you're nailing it. You're absolutely nailing it when you're trading with the algos and the bots. And that's the plan. That's the absolute plan. That's what you want to be doing. Getting it in there. Getting it in every single time with the measured move. Look at that. Sammy coming heady to the upside. Nice. Carl, it's been so long, man. Where you been? Yeah, right. So take a look. Now we're looking at it. SHIB network. SHIB network. Let's take a look at this SHIB, right? Shout out to my man, Safel Hafel, donating another 6 beans. Near, please. See huge cup and handle on the daily time frame. Near. Let's take a look here. Just getting some birthday texts. Great birthday, man. You know, birthdays are, for me, it's like the new year. You know, it's like everyone has a new year, but the birthday's your new year. It's your day. It's your time to have a new year resolution. And I had like birthday resolutions today. Like not New Year's resolutions, but birthday resolutions. Like, okay, it's been a new year. You know, I've done this, I've done that. Like, where do I sit? Where do I stand? What's going down? And, you know, just what a beautiful time it is to be alive. And you know what? I wore usually it is dress down Saturday nights, but I dress nice because this is what I truly want to be in. Like, this is my birthday, and I knew I could do whatever I wanted on my birthday. And this is how I truly want to look on my birthday. Like, I want to look nice. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. That's how I physically sit with it, you know? So I do what I want to do on my birthday. Specifically, I do what I want to do anyway, but definitely on my birthday. So look at this SHIB network on the 15-minute. Looks to be breaking out of a beautiful bull pennant to the upside here. Same thing I just did earlier with the cup and handle, just a different type of pattern. Honestly, I know you might freak you out, but if you look closely on the 7-minute, very closely, if you look very, very closely, you'll take a look here at a bit of a cup and a handle, even on the 7-minute, that wants to break out right now. Look at this, to the upside. Look at that. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not playing, but I'm saying. SHIB network, ready to bang, and it's unconventional, but it works, baby. And look at this thing. It's turning up on the 1 hour. 15-minute scalp, possible at least to the next resistance. And this is what the technical analysis says. Do I think it's going to happen? I have no idea. I don't say I think, or I believe, or I feel. You ever go watch a bunch of YouTubers? I feel, I think, I want, I'm going to, you know, it is. No. You got to keep it on the low, and you got to take it one chart at a time, one level at a time, one support resistance at a time. Look, here's previous resistance. We bounced. Okay. So we're holding this zone, and you can see it even as a zone. It's never just an exact moment in time. It's a zone. Bear with me as I make the zone, but like right around here. And see, resistance bouncing, you know, and that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see for SHIB network. So looking like we're building again, trying to make another 17% gains for SHIB. I would watch SHIB on the radar. I would definitely watch SHIB on the radar. And I don't want to waste anybody's time. If you only had a minute to watch the live, I hope you caught this and you were on your way. That's what it is. I'm trying to see the things that look spicy to me at the moment. Happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, Sammy. Thanks for everything. Enjoy your day. Sending my love to the whole family. Thank you so much, Jamal, man. You're the man, dude. So nice to you. Sending my love to you and yours, Jamal. Thank you so much for the $13 super chat. You're the man, dude. Happy birthday, brother. Thanks for all the daily YouTube lives. Anytime, man. 513 Sniper. My man. My birthday is tomorrow. We're only one day. Stevie, happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday, man. Enjoy it as it passes, man. Enjoy it as it passes. Breathe it in. It's your day, man. It's your day. Do whatever you got to do to make you, you know, to get through that day, to feel good, man. On your birthday, you should float on air. You should float on air on your birthday. You should not yell at anybody. You shouldn't be upset on your birthday. Everything should go your way. Today, I had a beautiful day. I went to brunch. I went to dinner. I had a wonderful day. Shout out to everybody here. Anchor looks spicy. Happy birthday, bro. Shout out to Thomas K, my man. Can you check 1 inch? Check the Elite Group. That new album looks fire. Calder Ronster, my man. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, everybody. HPD can also look at GRT inverse head and shoulders. Super chats near cup and handle on the daily. GRT inverse head and shoulders. We'll take a look at those. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin looking sketchy. Are we going down? Are we going down? Are we going down? Let's take a look here what's going down right now with BTC. But I like SHIB network. It is poking out here. Movement on the bolt. Low stochastics showing signs of life to the upside. Showing signs of life to the upside. Let's take a look at Bitcoin as the music changes. So Bitcoin, look what we saw here. I made an inverted head and shoulder on the 15-minute, and I suggested, can it save us to the upside? It did. It did break to the upside, the inverted head and shoulder for Bitcoin. Not so fast. That doesn't mean we're out the water yet. But look at this too. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder. That's what you call the nut inside of a nut. The right shoulder had an inverted head and shoulder inside of it. That's the vision. All of it was inside of an ascending triangle that was building itself up with a higher low and a flat top. This, TA, 50% chance of a break to the upside in the ascending triangle. 68% chance of a break out of these inverted head and shoulders. Frankie G. Happy birthday, Sam. God bless you and yours. I am grateful to God that I have you in my life. Have a blessed birthday weekend. Shout out to you, Frankie. I love you with all my life, man. Much respect to you and yours. Thank you to everyone here. Everybody, I want you to all know that because of each and every one of you, I am alive every day. I am happy every day. I dealt with depression. I dealt with ups and downs. Now that I can show up to my live stream every single day, I deal with none of those things. Every single day is a blessing. Every single day I wake up happy, ready to rock, ready to feel good, ready to do what I got to do. And it's because of each and every one of you who've given me a purpose. You've given me a reason to breathe, to live. I will never, ever, ever, ever try to say what I have here was built on my own. I mean, I did show up every day. I busted my butt. I have the discipline, the dedication, the desire, the 3 Ds. But without the people that give a dang about me, to care about me, to flip on that switch, to watch me, to hit the like button, to give me the views, give me the likes, give me the super chats. Unbelievable. The amount of support that I get every single day. So thank you to each and every one of you on my birthday. Gratitude is the attitude. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. On my birthday, gratitude is the attitude. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. Super chat, near, cup and handle, GRT, inverse head and shoulders on the daily, HBD. Send me a super chat. Shout out to Truth Finder, my man. I saw HBD solo, I thought. All good. You're in charge. Grace Protocol. Happy birthday. God bless you and yours. Thank you, Frankie G. You're the man, dude. Happy birthday, Sam J. Fabian. You're the man, dude. $4.99 super chat. You're the man, dude. Thank you very much. 513 Sniper. Happy birthday. Thanks for all your daily YouTube lives. Thank you so much. Jamal Antonio. $13. Happy birthday, Sam, my man. Thanks for everything. Enjoy your day. Send my love to the whole fam. I will, Jamal. I'll tell my wife you said what up. Jamal says, what up, baby? HBD. Also, can you look at GRT inverse head and shoulders? Thank you, my man. Mamba for life. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Happy when your birthday comes. Happy birthday to you, my friend. Super chat, near protocol. All right. So look, Bitcoin was in an inverted head and shoulder. Then I said, can we get saved by the 15-minute? And you know what? By golly gee, oh my, there was resistance right here that we could not break above here. Could not break above there, could not break above there, could not break above there, and bang, bang, bang. We got through the resistance on a Saturday night with low volume, 42,500. However, that now has to hold. Like, that's the bulls must keep this in control here. We can't break back through this and just forget all about it and just, the bulls need to hold this level to stay in control. I'm going to delete my head and shoulders. They get messy. But as you can see, we called this inverse head and shoulder too. When did we call it to? We started drawing this down here like so. You see? And it comes into the same idea as if I've been drawing this one here. Look, let me show you. I project these things kind of before they happen. Try to see them out, plan them out, and then watch if they project into space. You're never perfectly 100% right, but you'll be like, you could be 70% spot on, 80%. Right there, I was like spot on, right, banged on them. So, there's an idea. These are just ideas, though. Nothing is set in stone. You project into the future from all the different shapes you've seen in your lifetime. So, look, we had something going like this. Whenever they bang on us to the downside and I see a nasty group of red, I now just revert to the fact that it's possibly making a V-shaped recovery, and it's going to be the head of an inverted head and shoulder, which is exactly what they did. Then they made an inverted head and shoulder there. Look, they painted it, and they blasted it up to the upside. Now the 15-minute needs to come on down. It's overbought on the top here, and that's going to send it on down on the stochastics. We could get a double top, hopefully. What I'm looking for is a flag. Okay, so we're looking for a flag now. Let me get rid of all my possibilities. But that's what we wanted. We wanted to see a breakout. And I said, we're either going to break out, look for the retest of this region, or we're going to hit it and we're going to dump. I said, we really need a breakout. I said, it's highly likely we dump, but hopefully, then when I saw the inverted, I said, can the inverted head and shoulders on the 15-minute save us? So far, it did give us a little bit of space. It gave us a little room. Some birthday wishes for the kid, man. And Bitcoin just had a little bit of a move to the upside. Was Bitcoin green on my birthday? Let's take a look for the daily close in Greenland. And yes, it was. Bitcoin was green on my birthday on April 9th. Thank the heavens. Look at that. Let's take a look at that. Bitcoin USD here on Coinbase. On April 9th, on my birthday of birthdays. Thank the heavens. And look, remember we talked about this falling to the downside. We had talked about this being the measured move, the secondary one. Look, we've hit them both so far. And this is still flagging. I have to be honest with everybody. Like, I'm not too happy about this. Like, it's not the best. Like, it could be in this and broke out and broke back in 2 times. And this thing could still dump on us nastily. All right. 1 hour is very high and overbought. Still could be looked at like a rising wedge that needs to break to the downside as well. So that's some bearish tones right now. But let's have some fun and be happy about the daily candle. Let's take a look at the daily candle for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin holding 42,692. Already spinning red here from the highs. The daily candle for Bitcoin here, though, on April 9th, on my birthday, Bitcoin went up. Thank God. 500 points, but at least it wasn't down. Started at 42,261. The high was 42,816. The low was 42,001, and it would close at 42,766, up $504. Not shabby. Up 1.19% for Bitcoin. So, what do I see happening here? Well, the daily, right? Let's take a look at the daily. This is the bigger time frames. Daily, the weekly. The weekly here is curving, but I've seen a curve like that before, and we've rallied to some insane uptrends. Like, we've rallied just insanely. So I could see something insane happen here. Anything is possible. However, we just had a nasty. It's not bearish engulfing, consider how big this candle was, and it came right to the exact support region. However, this weekly candle will close in 23 hours. I really don't want to see it close anywhere in this region. I'll move that over too. But I don't want to see this weekly candle close anywhere in here. Okay? It's got to. Why? Because look, this is where weekly candles, it's just a zone. It should respect it. However, we could be oversold here and be ready for a nasty pullback. There's like a 60 to 70% chance that Bitcoin gets a little bit of a pullback here. Whether we bounce here, we go sideways even for a while, but even sideways is possible here. Even sideways is possible. Hey, J Monk. Happy birthday. Everybody, I have a twin sister. You're not, I'm live, right? And I'm just, so I say happy birthday every time I have a birthday too, which is pretty beautiful. How was your beautiful day with your family and everyone? It sounded wonderful.
It was amazing.
So nice. No, thank you so much. I just went live from 8 to like 9:30, 10. And then, yeah. All right, no worries. Thank you so much for calling me. I love you so much. I had a great birthday. Mwah. Bye. My twin sister wishing me a happy birthday, which we already actually talked like 3 times today, but the kids grab the phone and we don't even have a chance to say a word. And like they just battle for the FaceTime and then it's over. And that's just what happens because our kids are close in age, which thank God, and they love each other. Which is blessings on blessings on blessings. Like what blessings we have. My twin sister and our kids are almost twins. They're like 9 months apart. 42,700 for Bitcoin. Doing a little bit of damage, staying above 42.5 to me is a line in the sand, but right here is a line too. 42,800, 43,000. Like, I really don't want to see a weekly candle close below that. All right, I want to make that clear. All right. On the daily. All right, let's talk about the daily right now. I mean, let's go over the daily. Every time the daily gets below the dotted line, it gets pretty close to a low and it gets a bounce. Look at the last one. Like one time it was here. So here it was here, down here below the dotted line, and it kind of had a fake bounce, came back. Secondary move though, and it was gone. Here below the dotted line, gave you a little pump till it curved. Here below the dotted line, worst time ever, one time though. And the second time, but these are in downtrends as well. Once the downtrend ended though, look, you got a nice pump right here, boom. A nice pump right there, boom. A nice pump right there. So they're like 1, 2, 3 for 3, and the last one had a lot of movement. See that? It's almost like the next one should be even bigger than that. It's like it's growing. Normally it's shrinking, but that's like, look at the bulls had a big push there to the upside. And then we flagged, and I kept saying we're just going to flag on the daily. How many times did everyone see me? Remember we talked about this? Why did we talk about it? Because if you listen to me and you watch my stream every single day and you learn from me, all right, I'm going to teach you something that's very simple. It's called the 21-day moving average, all right, which is this white line. And we're going to use the replay tool a lot. And I'm going to teach you a lot using the replay tool because it's going to go back in time. We're going to watch things play out. I'm going to show you these things play out over and over and over again for you. I said, you know, we're high on the daily. The stochastics are up here. The RSI's up here. And I said, you know, we're going to have to retrace to the downside. And we all know that because the Stokes retrace. They're not going to stay up here forever. I said, there's a chance, you know, anything could happen and they could go and Bitcoin could keep going. I've seen it. But it's like, there's like a 10% chance, like 5%. I'd even say 1%. 99% of the time, you're coming down. You're coming down hard, you know? So I told everyone, get ready for a pullback. Something's happening. We're far away from the 21-day moving average, and we're high on the oscillators that I use. It's pretty simple for me. Let's press play and watch what happened. We came and had to kiss and play. Got a little, we usually kiss it, cut it in half. We're going to now have to snap back to the 21. We don't usually get too far. Snap back, snap back, snap back. This was a lower one, snap back. Now that's a little, like we should be snapping back. Also, the 21's crossing the 200-day moving average. Very bullish sign. After that, the bullish, the green, the golden cross comes when the 50 crosses the 200. So we're looking at something that's on its way to happening. And so far, there's nothing stopping it right now, you know? So I always give you the bearish sign, you know, and I always talk about the bullish signs. Right now, I take for what we see in front of us. The weekly doesn't do it until the daily figures itself out. So, you know, there's in the daily, uncannily, beautifully, is specifically doing an SR flip. If you ever hear what an SR flip in my group is and you see me say it, or you see me write S with a slash flip, because I don't want to write support and resistance flip every 5 seconds. Sometimes I'm on the go or I'm doing something. SR flip right here. Well, you got a bounce here. You fell through. A little bit of resistance. A bounce. So right there, alone there, even if we went back to right there in time, we would already see that this area bounce, resistance, bounce, fell through. If we came back, we would say, oh, there's probably going to be some resistance there. And if we got through, I would say there's probably going to be some nice support off that action, you know? Got through it, resistance, fell through it, bounce. It's highly likely we get a bounce here, you know? Highly likely. We all did think we were going to get a bounce here, though. And it was highly likely we should have got a bounce. The fall through was pretty crazy. They caught a lot of longs there because a lot of people... Now, I'm just learning it's how many people are long and short. That's all that matters to me. Nothing else seems to matter. It's all how many people are long and short, okay? And we look at that with BOOKMAP. Shout out to the beautiful people over at BOOKMAP. We can see, you know, not really how many people are long and short, all right? I misspoke there, but we can see where the whales are putting the liquidity. And usually they put the liquidity when they're trying to liquidate people and get people out of, like they're trying to usually load their bags where it hurts the retail investor, where there's a lot of stop losses going. So you want to see where a place would be to see people get wiped out so you could then step into the market after they get wiped out. Using the liquidity map can help you sidestep getting liquidated by watching other people get liquidated instead and seeing where the whales are and where they're hunting, you know? It's kind of like stop hunting in a way when you're looking at where the whales allocate their liquid, right? Where are they deciding to go in and why, you know? What's going down, all right? Let me load my data here. Let's let the data load, baby, let it load. I was out a little bit today, so I didn't have it on all day. Usually have it on all day long. 42,660. I do it by the hundreds is a good thing if you're just using it. There's a link to BOOKMAP in the description of my videos. The beautiful people there, really like them. I met the CEO and the founder. Great people. If you use that link, I do get a commission from them. It would be really nice if you did use that link. Also, you get a discount to the packages that they offer, and you can't get that discount anywhere else unless you use those links. So exclusively through me, we offer something that's beautiful. I really appreciate that from the people at BOOKMAP, and check it out. And this is really nicely done. And they're doing more enhancements. I'm also working with them on some of their new enhancements. I can't say exactly what they are, but they're coming out with new things and they're not stopping. And I'm able to beta test and use some of their new enhancements. So be ready for more coming out of the people at BOOKMAP. They're not just going to stop here. They're an innovative, beautiful group of people that are working really, really hard. And I'm happy to associate myself with the people at BOOKMAP. One of the few affiliations that I have, you know, BOOKMAP. So look, it looks like at the very low, they're going to go to 42,000 and load up. 500 Bitcoins, 6,000, 1,000 Bitcoins down there, right? And they got a lot of load up here too, as if they didn't get enough. So if they get enough, if enough people don't long, then they'll keep going up to get the shorts up here. If enough people begin to leverage trade, see, they'll switch it no matter what. So it's basically, you think you know what's going to happen to price, but it's really based on how many people decide to liquidate themselves. How many people want to leverage trade? If people keep adding down here, then they'll come get them. If not enough people go up here and enough people begin to short, they're going to get the shorts instead. To me, it's pretty simple. Look at the funding rate. Look who's winning. Look how many shorts to longs. If you got more shorts, it's highly likely you're going to the upside. If you got more longs, it's highly likely you're going to the downside. It's not always the case, but it's about 70 to 80% in my humble opinion. And you got to feel out the predicament of why it would be at a certain time. 42,300, they don't seem to want to take the price too high. They got a big sell there at the tip of 42. Not even, no, I'm sorry, 40, yeah, at the tip of 43, 43,300. No big liquidity bar, no drag up to 55K. Let's see, I'm going to shrink it down. Yeah, nothing around here that's pretty substantial. Some scant things around, but wow. Nobody parked up at 80K yet, you know. And you can see they got us trapped, though, for the most part, between like 40K, 37K, and 45,000. Like, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, accumulating Bitcoin in these zones, I believe is the smartest thing I could be doing. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do, but if that makes, you know, if it fits your trading style, and, you know, again, I got, it helped me. It helped me in my life, all right? It got me to a certain place in life. I don't know. You do whatever makes you happy. If you just trade this TA the way it's supposed to be traded, this is a falling wedge that's getting tight, and it wants to break out with low stochastics. Highly likely to make a bit of a move. Also, you can swing up here for sure. And then if you take this here at the same point, that's a downtrend. Even if you want to go to here and talk about this, and then we can double click, you'll see it's a slight, look, look at that. It's a slight downtrend. It really is. And I didn't even think so. Hidden bullish divergence tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. So anyone that doesn't know what hidden bullish divergence is may miss out on this next move. Honestly, a lot of times, there was 2 times in my life where the whole world was saying nay, 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 and I just went on hidden bullish and I nailed it. And it was substantial. Could this be another time, you know? Now, I've been longing Bitcoin at all these stages. Everyone saw me buy here, buy there, buy there, buy there, buy there, buy here. I bought in these red. Every single time it gets nasty and red, I'm in. I'm getting in. And specifically when the daily gets low, I'm getting in. Like if we start an uptrend, look, high, low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 higher lows in a row. I mean, that's not a coincidence. That's a pattern. Something's happening here. We're seeing some movement again, though. I did show you the possible bearish signs. And so, like, don't be surprised. And so I don't want people watch my channel and like, oh, he's a moon boy. He didn't even tell you that there was any chance you could go down. All he showed you was this, and he said 100K. And that's just not the case. Like tonight, if we get rejected by 44,000, you know what I'm saying? So like we need to, like I always say to everybody, like everyone's like, oh, we're going to 50K, and I'm like, all right, like maybe, like let's get above 44,000 first. Let's get above 47K. Let's get above 49,000 before we talk about 50K. Like, let's make the sandwich before we eat the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's buy the bread and get the ingredients at the store before we talk about inviting people over for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get ourselves situated. Let's get focused. I got some other stuff to show you too that could make your bones shatter. Some things that'll show you what's going down, you know? So that's why this has three charts that you need to see. I've already given you one of them. This is the second one, right? And we're going to go into the third one in a second. And they're all renditions of Bitcoin that I've done. They're all renditions of Bitcoin. They all give us a little insight into what could be happening for BTC, all right? So I want to keep you guys keen. I want to keep you in, focused and looking at what's going down, all right? Happy birthday from Tasmania. Thanks for all your hard work and your help. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much. Blessings, joy, long, happy life your way. Thank you so much. I hope so. Love this guy. Open book. Shout out to Mark Comments, my man. Lunch. How are well today? I'm doing great, man. Thank you. Wow, I like Eric Crown so much. He stays as neutral as humanly as possible. Lots of good setups as long as Bitcoin doesn't take. Yeah. Shout out from the Candle Mafia. Shout out to Daddy Zach from Candle Mafia. Bitcoin needs higher volume. It has 10 billion volume, folks. I don't stress the volume too much, man. A lot of people do. You'll see out of nowhere, some of the biggest moves came days when there was no volume and then blast. So I don't stress it. I go with the TA, man, over and over again. You'll see. Have you ever taken Molly at the music festival? No comment on that one. No comment on that one. And we're not going to talk about that. And we will take you off. I don't want to, hit you up, but we don't mention drugs, profanity. There's young children. There's like 12-year-old kids that watch the show, look up to me. They want to get into crypto. They believe in it. They want to start YouTube channels. They want to stream. They want to do all sorts of crazy, not crazy. They want to do amazing things with their life. So we stay away from talks like that, my man. On my birthday too, I didn't go out and get smashed. I don't drink alcohol on my birthday. It wasn't a reason to go get hammered. It was a reason to take my family out to dinner and show my daughter and my family that I was a family man. It was a day just to be a family man like it is every day when you have a family. Really doesn't, you don't just all of a sudden just do whatever you want on your birthday. On your birthday, you still have 2 kids that love you and a wife that has a baby to take care of, and you got to pull your weight, Shout out to Jason Malik, my man. Happy birthday, bro. As always, thankful for what you've done for me and my family. Have a blessed birthday. Thank you, man. Much love to you and yours. Love you, Jason. Love you, Jason. Hope everything's going well with you in your life, man. A simple no would have been nice. Shout out to Connor Anderson, my man. My man. Oh, I thought I did say no. Well, then I guess no, Connor. But that's the thing. Maybe that wasn't the answer. You know what I'm saying? Maybe no wasn't the answer, Connor. So, you just assumed something yet again. Happy B-Day, my guy. Super chat, near cup and handle. GRT inverse head and shoulders on the day. HBD. Thank you. So near protocol and GRT. That's it. Hello, sir. I am your new subscriber. Shout out to Sahil Kumar Jha. My man. Jha, thank you for being here, man. I'm teaching my 15-year-old about Bitcoin. See? What an amazing example you are to the younger generation. We need more men in this world like you. Shout out to Rosie. Thank you, Rosie. Much respect to you. What are the ETH charts showing you? They're showing me a lot, man. Let's take a look at them in a second. Let's finish Bitcoin, though. I got a lot to go over here with BTC. And I got my price action so big. I don't know why I got my oscillators so jumbled up. They're like monster. Shrink me down here. Okay. This one's a little much, right? We could just do the smaller one. Or we can shrink this down a little bit. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so look, falling wedge to the upside, right? Green, secondary high, hidden bullish divergence. Let the party get started, baby. Let's get it going, right? So there's some signs that we could make a breakout to the upside here. All right, on the daily. I know the weekly. I know we got some pain on the weekly. However, look at the 2-week. I keep talking about the 2-week and how beautiful it is with a beautiful cross right there. Look how monster that last candle was. And we still got 22 hours. Wow, we got a 2-week candle closing in this weekend too. That's a big deal. A 2-week candle closes this weekend. Yeah, because the 9th, the 10th. Interesting. Yeah, because it gets offset at one point, right? Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Kathy, for the $4.99. Much respect to you and yours, Kathy. Thank you for the $4.99. It's very nice of you. Very nice of you. All right. So 2-week looks beautiful. Weekly looks like we might have some struggle. So we might get a pullback for a couple weeks. 3 weeks, everybody. And then we're on. Looks like May and June, you know. Happy birthday from Jamaica. Much respect to you and yours, man. Crypto Life Changer. Happy birthday, Sam. Love you, man. Thank you so much. Much respect to you and yours. Happy birthday, my guy, IMX, my man. 0.001 BTC is roughly $42 every hit, but add up fast allows to increase the Bitcoin. Oh, yeah. I think it's some sort of stable coin on Bittrex. So, yeah, it's probably. Happy birthday. Love you, brother. Happy birthday, Kelly Camardelli. Love you, Kelly. KC in the house. Shout out to Kelly. Thank you so much, Kelly. Much respect to you and yours. God bless your family. Thank you for the 99 beans. The 99.99. Thank you for the $4.99. Thank you for the $20 Canadian. My man, Jason. Thank you for everyone sending love my way. Much respect to you and yours on this beautiful, beautiful day. April 9th, the 99th day of the year. 33 times 3, the 99th day of the year, and so he was born. Bang, 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 came into the world ready to make a splash. I was born feet first as well. I was born feet first. My doctors looked at us, said we were fine. 2 weeks later, I got spun around. My sister came out. I'm a twin. I'm 4 minutes late. I'm the second baby. She spun me around. I was sitting there. They pulled my feet out. They thought I was going to die. I was like, eh. One lady said, break his arm, break his, his shoulder. He's going to suffocate. You don't get him out. My dad was like, what? Like, she went and wrestled me out, and they pulled me out. And I was born feet first. My present made the streets worth with each complete verse. And that was me, man. I was born feet first, April 9th, man. Came out struggling. Very rare to get born feet first. Very rare. Almost never happens. Absolutely absurd. Happened to me. To get born feet first. You know what I'm saying? Like, just insanity. But yep, my dad always tells me the story. My mom too. What happens if you're born breech? You know what I'm saying? A footling breech. Coming down this way, it's tough, man. When a baby is born bottom first instead of head first, as is normal, around 3 to 6% of pregnant women at term have a breech baby. Only 3 to 5. Due to their high than average rate of possible complications for the baby, the breech birth are generally considered high risk. Breech birth also considered in many other mammals such as dogs and horses. Yeah, most babies in the breech birth position are delivered in a cesarean. I came out the right way. Never happens. I'm an anomaly, my friends. Never should have happened that way. Sorry to show this picture. It's kind of hidden on my face, though. You don't have to see too much of the... Yeah. I guess that way it's not as... Yeah. Anyway. Hope we're not, I hope that was... Yeah, I'm just going to go on from there. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, breech birth, though. Okay, so here. Bitcoin USD. Still here. Lifer, glitch in the matrix. Mark comments, nice. That's a lot of ETH. I only keep 2 ETH mostly in altcoins. Glad it made you here today, baby. Shout out to Connor, my man. Glad you didn't run away, Connor. It seemed you got thick skin, man. With a name like Connor, that's an Irish name, man. You may not be Irish, but Connor Anderson's English, Irish. Pretty much you're Irish. Hey, Beam. What's up, my man? What are your top 3 favorite minds of all time? Terrence McKenna, Viktor Sharberg, TBC. My top 3 favorite minds of all time are Nikola Tesla, Edgar Cayce, and Ed Leeds Scalene. And I talk about those 3 guys all the time. Yeah. First guy's Nikola Tesla. Right? Find out who he is, Nikola Tesla. Find out on pre-search. Oh my God. He spoke 6 languages by the age of 18. Serbian. Was a genius. Absolute genius. Born January 7th, 1943. He died there in the New Yorker Hotel. Was born July 10th, 1856 in Croatia. All right. Second guy is Edgar Cayce, but C-A-Y-C-E. And this man was unbelievable. Like, oh my God. And he was an American clairvoyant who claimed to channel from higher self while asleep in a trance-like state. His words were recorded by his friend Al Lane and his wife. He had more predictions than any human being. There's a place called the Institute of Research, like where all his writings are and everything. Check out his website. Yeah, the Association for Research and Enlightenment. But check him out, man. Edgar Cayce, ARE, the Association for Research and Enlightenment. Check it out. Check out ARE and Edgar Cayce. It'll blow your mind. And then Ed Leeds-Killeen. Ed Leeds-Killeen was known as the man who created Coral Castle, right? 1887 to 1951, was a Latvian, immigrated here, self-taught engineer who single-handedly built Coral Castle in Florida, added to the National Registry of Historical Places. He's also known for developing theories of magnetism. He was born in July 27th. Little was known about his childhood aside from the fact that he was able to move these gigantic stones. No one knows really how he did it. It's a complete anomaly, but check him out. Ed Leeds-Killeen. It'll blow your mind. Once you get into Coral Castle, he did all this by himself, by hand. Beautiful. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you for this sec. Thank you so much. Much respect to you, my friend. Pretty sure, yeah. Crypto Rich, happy birthday, man. Lifer, God bless, brother. Shout out to Crypto Rich, my man. God bless you and yours, my friend. Much respect to you and yours. Much respect to you and yours. David Icke, Alex Jones, and George Norrie. Hey, those are 3. I love George Norrie. He put me onto a lot. That's how I found out about a lot of this stuff. I found out about a Coral Castle through George Norrie. Edgar Cayce as well through George Norrie. Through Coast to Coast. Listening to Coast to Coast late at night. I used to go to bed and listen to it every night in my 20s, in my late 20s. Coast to Coast kind of, found who I was at one point. I got lost in the sauce when it came to everybody else. Felt out of touch with society, and I got into like UFOs and near-death experiences and a lot of other kind of meta information, outside information. Things that most people don't know, obscure. That's the dude who claimed he knew the Egyptian secrets of levitation. Yeah, exactly. Coast to Coast was a staple for me. Good stuff. Yeah, man. CJ, man, one more time, CJ, and I'm sorry, man, but you can't swear here, man. Come on, dude. You did it yesterday. You do it again. I gotta put you on timeout, man. Yeah. God bless you, Lifer. Hey, Lifer, sorry for not being around lately. Daughter been keeping me busy with her salon. Happy birthday, bro. Hey, man, as long as you're with your family, dude, that's all that matters. Brian Shrimp. Much love to you and yours. Much respect. I went to Coral Castle on my 35th birthday. Amazing place. Must see. See, I still have never been. I really want to go so bad. I should have just went there for my birthday this year and looked at it, because that's all I want to do. That's a dad in action. Super chat near cup and handle on the day. GRT inverse head and shoulders on the day. I bought 18 ETH at $25.70 in February. Should I sell now or will it go up? We'll never tell you what to do with your money. Don't ever ask us again. If you ask a question like that, you will be muted. Coast to Coast on AM radio is nostalgia for me. Yeah, crazy, right? I used to listen to it on AM. One day I kicked the radio. No lie. I kicked an old radio like an alarm clock. This is a true story. Kick it. It goes upside down and I hear someone like, and I left my body and like I went into, and my room's dark. It's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, and I keep it on and I'm like, I fall asleep like fascinated listening to some like near-death experience. Like, I don't know if I'm like half afraid or like, I don't even know if I'm riveted. I'm in between anxiety and like just like complete mysteriously excited and next thing you know, I was hooked, man. And I listened to it for like 4 years, like every night before I went to bed. I would put it on and fall asleep to it every night. Yeah, I'll be on ATB every Wednesday starting next week. Every single Wednesday starting next week. Catch me on ATB with the big guy. With the big guy every single Wednesday. Catch me on ATB. Yeah. So right now, Bitcoin, it really, to me, is at a standstill. And it needs to hold this level, this zone. The lowest I could see it go is 41,750. It could wick down to 41,000. Heck, it could wick down to 40,007. It could even double bottom here to 39,900, you know? I'll let it go that low, but at that point, like, I don't want to see it break that. I'd like to see this daily get its bounce and see where the daily wants to take us. So the dailies look sharp to me. It has hidden bullish divergence. It's in a falling wedge. Previous resistance. We're bouncing. So far, you know what? I'm not freaking out until we start to go lower. I'm not freaking out. Let's take a look at the 4 hour as well. 4 hours extremely overbought. And so far, even the 4 hour, look at this, has bullish divergence. So we showed you the hidden, but look, smaller, because, you know, hidden is usually big. It's a bit, you see it through a mass amount of time. Look, it started here, ends there. That starts March 21st, ends on April 9th. I mean, that's a long time. You know, funny when you say your birthday, right? It's different than all the other days you mentioned. March 12th, March 17th, St. Patty's, you know, all the other than your birthday. Like, you get this little, like, for me, I get this little fire in me, this little spirit that burns. Like, for 3 more hours, it's my birthday. It's sad exactly at 12:01 because then I'm like, it is not my birthday anymore. And then tomorrow, and then you know what happens? A month goes by, and then 2 months go by, 3 months go by. I'm a very nostalgic person. I get really funky on my birthday. I just think about my whole life, you know, and where I've come from. I call my mom, talk to my mom and dad, and it's just like, I think about where I've come. And honestly, this year was from last birthday to this birthday, my life changed more than any life in my any year in my entire life. Went through so many changes, and you all went through it with me. Like, I went through it with my community. I never had a community. I never had a group like this. I never had an experience like this. This is I have no words that could fully describe it. I'm still running it and letting it go. I want to see where it takes me to my next birthday. We'll ride it to 40, baby. We'll ride this train to 40. We'll see where it goes. Shout out to each and every one of you. It's been every single day we push through. Episode 437 or something crazy. Like, man, we've made strides. Like, with each and every one of yours help, I've gone to places I've never thought. Like, you guys, like, because I got enough subscribers, like, I got on BitBoy, right? Like, because we made enough wave and people started hearing about me, you guys got me on bigger channels. You got me in bigger places. You changed my life. More people joined the trading group. More people got into the group. More people. We helped more people. You know, more people took the beginner's course. You educated more people. Every one of you that shows up every day, you educate more people. Every time you hit the like button, you help more people. Every time you help my life, you help me help more people. Hands down. Like, we are a moving object together. We are breaking down walls and doors together. Unbelievable what's happening every single day. This is what I always believed of. I always wanted, I always knew was in me. But to see it actually happening, to actualize it into reality, and to see it every day, and then to be here on my birthday, and to smell the fresh air and realize where I'm at, and like take a step for 1 second, take a step back for 1 second. Because all we do is charts and charts and coins, but to take a step back tonight and realize like what we've accomplished as a group, because it wasn't just me. I may have lit the fire, but you guys put the logs on, and you guys helped me chop the trees, which I don't like to do, but you know what I mean? Like, you guys helped me keep that fire going. You guys helped me keep that fire lit. Thank you to each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Like, no words can describe how I feel tonight on my birthday. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so Bitcoin bouncing here, okay? And lack of bearish momentum on the daily. You see how the MACD just has nothing going on? It's a really strong sign of a move. Shout out to Magnificano, man. Happy birthday from Ireland. I'm not rich yet. I'll tip bigger when I am, though. Don't worry, man. That's beautiful, bro. Hey, man. $4.99 might be your $150, bro. Thank you so much for any little thing that you give. You're genuine, dude. Your optimism is infectious. Well, I did it, man. We did it, bro. We did it. Like, you know, everyone always says, like, your optimism is infectious. But, like, we did it, though. Like, we did it, though, everybody. Like, we did it. You saw it happen. You saw me get on BitBoy. Like, you saw it happen. You saw me. Like, I had 15,000 subs. Like, we're almost to hit 25,000. Like, the year 2022 has bolstered into a blooming year. Like, we've already gone through quarter one. Like, January, February, and March. When you're in a business, you look at it like quarters. You're like, what can we get done each quarter? What are we going to accomplish by the next quarter? Now we have April, May, and June. Like, let's hit it. Let's nail it. Let's go. Next quarter, there's new goals. There's new things we got to do. You know, there's new reach. There's things we can reach. There's new plans. There's new objectives, new strategies. And it just like the year just keeps rolling, man. And I just cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Proud of you and all the lifers here. Thank you. Rainer, you are fire. He is, man. He's amazing. Keep doing your thing, Sam. You really are as young as you feel. Shout out to D-Evolution. I love you. Thank you for saying that. Sam has really inspired me to grind. Max Payne. Let's pump the market, everyone. Rainer, man. Shout out to everybody that's jumped on into my group. My granddad always said, just keep living, man. I wish I could have attended the BTC conference. Maybe next year. You're where you were supposed to be for whatever reason, my friend. You're where you were supposed to be for whatever reason. I subbed today. Happy birthday, Mark's comments, my man. Thank you for subbing. Keep subbing, my friend. Keep coming back. Shout out to everybody here. Creating the life you want to live. You know, creating the life you want to live is hard, everybody. It's not easy. It's the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. But it's the most rewarding thing you've ever done in your life. But I'll tell you right now to your face, it is the hardest thing. You think of any job you ever worked, you think of any, you got to pick up the pieces every single day. You can't have one down day. Like, you got to rock out. You got to rock out, and you got to build on each day. Yesterday needs to be connected to today, and that needs to be connected to tomorrow, and you need to just keep reeling in. And the second you lose your momentum, you could lose it all. I'm telling you right now. The second you lose your momentum, you could lose it all. And at one point, things will shift and things will change. You ride that wave as long as you can once you're on one. You know what I'm saying? You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to, to blow. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Straight up. Like, and honestly, I don't know what, you can miss a few and still get back up. It's happened to me. So, but opportunity, when you have it, you got to grab it. You got to grab it. You got to grab it. First time I was ever on BitBoy, I got an email out of nowhere. Hey, someone canceled. Could you jump in? And I had to be like, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow, right, today. They're like, could you do it today at 5? And it was like 1 o'clock. And I was like, yeah, I can. Like, I wasn't like, oh no, like my buddy and me had this thing and I have to I was just like, no, like, I'm focused on my business. I'm focused on my group. I'm focused on my channel. I'm focused on my family. I love you, each and every one of you. Stay focused, stay humble, and you'll get wherever you want to go in life. Stay focused, stay humble, stay disciplined, stay dedicated. Keep the desire, keep the fire burning. Stay around people that keep the fire burning. More people around you will keep the fire burning. Everyone around you will burn with intensity. And you will change the world with the people that you're around. You can never do anything that big alone. And I'm not doing it alone. I have a whole team around me every single day. But I just got to be inspirational today on my birthday. My business in life is the best it's ever been as well. I felt the same on my birthday yesterday. Nothing much gratitude and humility. Shout out to David Kendall, man. I love you, brother. Fellow Aries in the house, man. There's diamonds all around me in the black dark cave. You just got to shine a light in a direction and all the diamonds start glowing. Very wise words. Love the vibes, man. Mom Spaghetti. You're funny, man. You don't look that nervous on Ben's show, brother. Thank you. You didn't look that nervous on Ben's show. Thank you. Shout out to Joshua, my man. Super chat, near cup and handle. GRT. Stop, drop, and roll if you catch on fire. Happy birthday, my man. You're a good man and keep on grinding. I've learned so much from watching your channel, The Blockchain Brawler. Thank you, man. I appreciate you for saying that, Brawler. Much respect to you, man. Happy birthday from Jamaica, New York. I just sent your present via email. Thank you for everything that you were doing, good brother. I just sent your present via email. Man, thank you, Cryptologia. You're the man. That's very nice of you. I have no idea what that means, but we'll check it out if we can. I lived in Jamaica, 169th and Hillside. Then I lived right near Jamaica, New York, in Fresh Meadows there on 188th and Union Turnpike, man. Jamaica, New York. I was there all the time. Aries Power. Happy birthday, Sam. Shout out to Nico TRD. I hate when people say you got lucky. That's BS. It's hard work and dedication to your drive. Happy B-Day, Lifer. You had a great business mind. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Silly Billy. Appreciate you. Love you too, brother. Love you too, David. Wick Pick, you taught me everything I know, and because of you, I've been able to teach others your lessons. Shout out to Fidel, man. Much respect, man. I'm out in Long Island. Shout out to Blockchain for all of my man. Oh, man, I knew every town in Long Island. Mineola, you name it. Mineola, freaking Seaport. I just said two, but I knew them all, man. All the way to Farmingdale. My lady and I want to take a beginner's course. Would it be okay if she sits in with me? That's fine. You can sit in with your wife, with your lady. I don't see why not. Just make the most of it. Don't be like, I'm just messing around. See, me and my lady, I love my lady. My wifey. 40 or 42K. Bro, you're amazing. Jesse Serenko, you're amazing. Love you, brother. Double date training with the wife, man. Kobe Bryant card should be worth millions right now, folks, in my opinion. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Gerald Ford. I love that, man. Look at that. I love that. Hold on. I'm taking that. I'm posting that to the Discord. I love that. I'm going to the grave with that one, man. I like that one. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Make a family and never too young to learn. Never, man. Never. So here, Bitcoin, though, should be breaking out of the daily. So I've said my piece. 4 hours still is momentum, but it is getting to the high point. And if it doesn't break this resistance, look for some downside. So I know I said the daily looks good, but it doesn't mean it can't still dump. And the 4 hour is going to have to make a move soon. We do have a shoulder, head, and a shoulder there on the stochastics, which I've seen make a move. But again, 1 hour wants to roll over. It's extremely overbought, all right, as we've said before. So it's likely, if you could put it in this if you want, and that's a dump. You could say it's in this pennant, and it broke out a few times, and then it broke back in this bull flag. I don't mind that. That to me is the most legit. Broke out, broke back in. Broke out, broke back in. And it's got a flag, and that flag will break you down, all right? And that will break you down all the way to 41,000. All right. So measured move is 41K here for BTC. All right. Measured move is 41K. Let me just double check the trajectory that I made there. You could even go a little longer length of the pole. The algos go hard. You could even be in the 40,800 region. So, man, the angle should be more like that. But that's what I'm looking at for BTC. Like, this is it doesn't have to happen. And what could happen is we could go sideways and then make our way out of this. Or we could go up and make a right shoulder like it looks like it may want to do. And Bitcoin likes to go crazy and do, the complete opposite because it wants to lock in the lock traders. It wants them to think, oh, it's going to go down. And then, but there's a higher probability that it goes down. And they could even fake it up and then make it come down. So if I had to make a decision tonight at this very moment, and that's the thing, you can see what they're going and not going to do, okay? But when I make my decisions based on probability. And the probability is highly likely that we're going to see a move to the downside. And that this short that I got cooking is about to start making a move here. All right. We'll take a look at this right here. Look at this. Bang. I mean, you could say it's like that too and getting tight, or you could say it faked out, broke back in like the other two. But what I like, and we already hit this short, which we already talked about. We nailed this short. We called it 2 days ago. Perfect pennant, break to the upside, did not hit the stop loss. No stop loss got hit in the making of that short. And I'm not even proud of my Bitcoin shorts. I'm really not. But they're just proof that the TA system that I created works out very well. Find a wedge, make sure price is touching the 21, which is the white line, making sure the MACD is losing momentum. The RSI is, close to oversold or at least below 50. And you can even slap the RSI in a falling wedge that can help you out. See how I'm putting it in there like that? And we'll double click on that just to show you what I mean. And you can be precise with it. You can see the falling wedge we got cooking, man. Blessings on your birthday, man. Shout out to Donna B. Much respect to you and yours. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And see, there you have it, right? And there you have it. And bang, bang. So, again, we're in another, in my mind, that's a flag. This is a bullish flag. It's a bull rectangle, and it's highly likely to break to the upside. You're at the bottom of the channel. You got gains of 12% possibly coming, and that's a 3.4 risk-reward ratio, right? And there's a 68% chance you're going to do that, and you're extremely oversold in that 1 hour. It's going to have to come back up. So anything is possible. You could come up and fake out like we said before. They could come stop you out and then pump it. Anything is going to happen. You have to be ready for anything as a trader, but highly likely to play out on the probability-wise. That's it. Based on probability, this is highly likely to move. Yeah, man, don't do it again, CJ, man. You do it again, like, we're just going to have to take away your chat privileges, And you want to become an admin and an analyst in my group, that's the first way to not, you got to, like, because you're talking to people, helping people, doing a lot of things like that. So I got to make sure you're up to par, man. So we got to fine-tune all that, your language, all that. All that. All right. Vulcan Forge back up. Reap trying to make a little move. Jen's making a tiny move. Remember old coins, though. ZK Tubes. Everything trying to get that little pump. Because Bitcoin didn't dump yet. They're all like... However, I'd like to see what Bitcoin does. Like, I don't just jump into trades just because the market's like... Shiden actually was bullish, right? And look, it did get a push-up, as we talked about. Shiden actually already breaking out a little bit. Now, Shiden wants to move up on the 15 and the 1 hour. I mean, that's a beautiful trade to me. Also, a bit of a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder there. This thing's making a move. There's 68% chance that's going to do damage. So Shiden's making a move there. And the cup and handle. We went over this the first 5 minutes of the show. First thing we talked about was the Shiden network, right? So Shiden protocol, whatever you want to call it. I think it's Shiden network. But yeah, first thing we talked about right off the bat. Okay? Look, it just got another big jump, 149. Alpaca Exotic Imports, Lake Tahoe. Pick up a birthday sweater made out of alpaca. I mean, we got an alpaca farm right near my mother's house in Martha's Vineyard. I always get all that alpaca stuff. But I appreciate it. Crypto Cash. I'd take an alpaca. If you send me one, I'll take it anytime. Come pick up your gift at my store. Oh, you have an alpaca store in Tahoe, man? That's dope. That's dope. No, because I know all about the alpaca stuff. Like, beautiful animals, beautiful fur. Some of the nice, strongest stuff in the world, too. Lasts forever. Soft as a kitten. Nicest stuff in the world, man. Let's check out Alpaca Imports Lake Tahoe. That's so dope, bro. Alpaca Imports Lake Tahoe, man. There's my man right here. Check him out at his store. If you ever go to Alpaca, stuff, toys, all sorts of that. They got it all. Little chickens. Look at that beautiful little bear, dude. You're about to purchase a uniquely handcrafted creation, 100% alpaca. That's what I'm talking about. Hats and gloves, sweaters. Look at this beautiful stuff here. Gorgeous stuff. These are nice too. These are hot. I would rock this. I'd rock one of these definitely right there. Looks like a women's, but if it was in men's, I'd definitely rock it. Nice sight, man. Beautiful stuff. Alpaca. That might not be you, though. Let me double check. I think it is, though. VR, please. Stokes were low on the cup and handle. VR, huh? Take a look at VR. Earthy tones. Yeah, you got to get into that. Shiden strong. Horde strong. Look at all the coins popping off. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. That's got to be falling off right now on the 15-minute. It has to be. That's what's going down right now. You see a red candle. Yeah, look at that. So Bitcoin dominance, look, sheds more downside. And honestly, I mean, look at this rounded top it made. Like, that's rounded too. Interesting. Very interesting. Look, a bit of a shoulder, head, and almost a shoulder too, if you think about it. All right, let's get into the small. And remember the bigger time frame on that weekly? I'm showing you this giant bear flag. that I believe could dump, and we could see a massive alt season coming here. Look at it, it's about to fall off a cliff. I mean, what if Bitcoin just dumps and nobody cares? And all the alts just fly like insane. Like, honestly, it could be what they're doing, because the big tech guys could be wanting to pump the alts to get as much Bitcoin as possible. And then they're going to flip it back up the other way. It seems like they're already started this path. I mean, look at Trios. 4 straight weeks up, banging, up like hundreds of percent right now. A lot of these coins no one's paid attention to, but my whole group, we've been trading them for a month straight. If you're just watching my stream for the first time, if you're just jumping into my trading group for the first week, man, every week is different. So much stuff is happening. Stay with us. We'll teach you how to pivot. We'll teach you how to move. We'll teach you what's going down in these markets every single day. We'll teach you how to sniff out a winner no matter what. Like, look at this DIVI. Look how low it is on the weekly. Bitcoin's high on the weekly. Why is this one so low on the weekly? I mean, this thing says it's going to beat up on Bitcoin technically, because the weekly on this is ready to move. See this? I don't even know what it is. I have no idea what the coin is, but I mean, just looking at the technical analysis on this on the weekly chart suggests that it could pump, and pump big. I mean, let's look what this means on the weekly, because that's usually 200, 300, 400. Okay, only 116, but still a double up coming in the next, I don't know, 3 to 4 to 5 weeks at the most. This thing could bang on you. So watching this very closely. DIVI USDT, I have no idea what it is, just stumbling through the technical analysis, you know. Look at Edgeware on the 12-hour, getting tight, double bottoming almost in a way there, you know, slanted double bottom. This thing went up huge recently. You might see it in the next 4 to 5 days do something insane. You never know. I mean, there's some chances it could move. I like getting into things when nobody's talking about them, before they pump. Look, we were talking about Vulcan Forge before this little move here. Not a huge move, but from our initial entry on that dump, up 14%. Let me switch these and show you the negative. Oh yeah, because that's the stop loss actually. Yeah. So come down there, but even if you snap that, 15% gains. Vulcan Forge, it's low on the daily. I've been watching it closely. I didn't re-enter yet, so I'm waiting for this to get above that resistance, make support and bounce, and then I'd like to open the trade there with a stop loss somewhere in this area. 70% gains possibly coming out of Vulcan Forge. Look at the daily time frame. Wants to blast off for Vulcan Forge, you know. So you got some action coming at you in the market here. These KuCoin gems. If you don't know KuCoin, there's a link in the description of my video. It does help the channel. It's a referral link. There's many other referral links to 3 Commas, to Bolsa Dex, to BOOKMAP. All those links do help the video, help the channel, help me in my journey here as a YouTuber, you know, small business owner. Thank you so much for everything. Look at the bounce here, and bounce there. That's, you know, if we can stay above this green box, ZK Tubes is going to do some damage. You're going to see it blast off. Sometimes you got to wait it out. You know, almost not every time. Look at Bucks. Beautiful cup and handle for Bucks on the daily. Like, a lot of these coins are getting ready for blast off. All right. If you know what you're looking for, if you know how to sniff it out, again, I can teach you this if you want to know. I can teach you all this stuff. What is a measured move? How to figure it out? How to just figure out a trade? How to map out a trade? Like, how do you know where to be? How do you know why to be? How do you know that's 34%? Like, why is the measured move that way? Right? Why are stop losses placed beneath support and resistance? What is support and resistance? Show me what it means. How does it mean? You know, questions that are even like almost unquestionable, you know, and more. Is SRK finally going to make its move? Felt like it broke out of this, but broke back in now. It's tight. Low on that daily. Finally, everything was high on the daily. It all has retraced without making a lower low. When you make a higher low on the daily and you reset, it's a good sign. That's a bullish sign, everybody. It's a very bullish sign. Arker's been hot. Shining, man, on that radar. And then what I like to do is you want to switch to the red. You don't want to look at green. See what's up right now. You want to see what's in the dirt. You don't want to see what's like BPRO looking sweet. Like, BPRO has a good following. People love that BPRO. And look, coming back down to that 21-day moving average low in the daily. Starting to sniff me out something going on here. Then you also grab a Fibonacci. You take your fib, right? And you see, wow, look, we're at the golden pocket from that impulse. Interesting. We've bounced so far right off the golden pocket. If this thing has a huge rally after this, like, it'll, you know, hey, it'll be my fault for missing it because that Fibonacci hit and we're low on the daily. And that's when, you patiently wait for a move instead of jumping in when it's hot. All right. And so again, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor, but you do need to know what Fibonacci is if you want to trade, in my humble opinion. If you would like to trade cryptocurrency, it would be very, very wise to learn technical analysis. It would be good to know what Fibonacci's are, know what your support and resistance are, know why they are, know what it means when the 50 crosses the 21, when the 21 crosses the 50, when they jumble up, when they get far apart, what an M is, what a W is. Look at that's a beautiful W to the upside. You could also play it like a falling wedge as it broke out. This is a pattern you want to recognize. It happens a lot in other charts. You see this pattern, and then you can see it play out other places. This is also a cup and handle. Then you got to understand when a cup and handle occurs and why it occurs. What is the MACD cross? What is the RSI? What are the stochastics? There's so much to learn, and it took years for me to master it, and it will take years for you too. Nobody's going to master this in a 2-year period, 3-year period. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years is going to give you a massive handle on this. The hope that you make enough money along the way to keep practicing is the channel, or you have a job that like you're in love with both things. And for me, I did it halfway enough until I could do it all the way, and then the channel and then everything, and then my love and passion for the TA and crypto just took care of me. If you love and truly put your all into something, I don't care if it's swimming, if it's rock skipping. One dude plays with a basketball, but he's the best at it, so he gets invited to all the like in the middle of every basketball game. They pay him like 15 grand. He plays with the basketball for 5 minutes. He flies all around the world. He's like a millionaire. You might know him and see him on Instagram. He has millions of followers. I don't even know his name, but he's like, there's a name for him, the Kid Basketball or something even. It's like easy and quick. But yeah. One of the stories, if you just get good at anything, Rodney Mullen. If anyone knows Rodney Mullen, the guy, like, one of the first guys to really take the basketball and, like, flip it and skip it around. The skateboard. Like, he would do the dark slide. Like, he would actually grind, like, he would get onto a board and then slide on it upside down. He could stand on it, like, straight up, flip it again the other side, flip it up on his foot. Like, he could do things no one else could do with a skateboard. He was alone just playing with his craft till he got so good he traveled the world and became a multi-millionaire. Sold his shoes, sold his shoe brand. But it's all about becoming good at one thing. If you just block, and it's sad, you do need to isolate. If you block out the world and get good at one thing. It's lonely at the top because to stay at the top, you need to be focused all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be that good at something. Like, Michael Jordan was always practicing a lot. Like, he didn't live a normal life, Now that I started doing this, like, I really don't live a normal life. Like, I have to be on this all the time, every day. I have to be the best that I can be at it so I can maintain. It's a competitive world out there. It doesn't stop, So, just life lessons. We're talking about a lot of different things tonight, not just crypto, because, I just want to break it down. It's more, because making gains in crypto is more than just like making, it's lifestyle, it's discipline. It's knowing when to close them and know when to fold them, like know when to hold them, the whole shebang, the whole shebang, The professor is the basketball guy. Yeah, the professor. You're right. The professor. That's his name. The professor. You guys know it. Exactly. Yeah. Let's take a look at the super chat for Near Protocol. My man, Near and GRT. Let's take a look at Near Protocol. But like, if you could just get good at anything you want in your life, unbelievable, right? So look, we talked about Near right here. Look, shoulder, head and a shoulder with a stop loss here. Banged on him. Look at that. And I believe it could go up 110. It went up 102. I believe it can hit this. It can go all the way. Still has room in the daily. See how the room's pushing up? The daily's pushing up. So I like what I'm seeing there. May stall out when it gets back to its all-time high. Maybe it goes into price discovery. Let's take a look at how much juice we got cooking on the 4-hour. All right, so here we got a couple things that we could do here. We can talk about this being kind of like a flag, I guess, that broke out in a way. Let me see. And you could be retesting this zone, which is quite interesting, right? You definitely had a flag here too that broke out. I remember we went over this. My group was all over it. You hit your measured move. Came back down for a bounce. and you're in your second, you could say you're in another flag, you know. What some would do, I don't know, I know this crazy trader guy who puts everything in a cup and handle. He's so out of it. He has no idea what he's doing. He's the worst trader in the world, but he would have called this a cup and handle. I don't know what they call him, the lifer, loofer or something. The guy's a weirdo. I'd stay away from him if I were you. But anyway, he would have maybe called this a cup and handle. I don't know though. I don't know if I would. That's a little far-fetched for me. It's not traditional TA, you know. Everyone says that guy. There's a lot of rumors about that guy. They say he doesn't have no idea what he's talking about. So I'd be careful, you know. Sketch. Yeah. He's from Boston too. You know, Massachusetts people. I don't know. Yeah. No, people think they don't know who I'm talking about. I'm from Massachusetts. It's me. I'm making a joke. But look, we're at resistance. Once we get above that, that can be support for near. And you'll get what's called the SR flip. And that's how you want to know your support and resistance. And then your resistance here. And then you could be gone. Gone, baby, gone. Does show that you could make a move here. 4 hour does want to make a move. I mean, when you're low in the 4 hour, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. However, that 1 hour is looming, and so is the 1 hour on Bitcoin. So it suggests you may come down lower for a double bottom or something. I'd put an alert down here on the 1 hour before I touch it again. Looking at near protocol. Let's take a look at SHIB and VRA and GRT. Take a look at GRT here on KuCoin, the graph. At the bottom of the barrel again. Let's talk about the graph. So I got the graph in this channel. It's like an enlarged BPRO. You know how BPRO looked? Same thing, just a bigger version of it. I bet you could put a fractal from BPRO right on this. Take a look at this. You know, if you ever do fractal magic, let's do some birthday fractal magic, shall we? Who wants to see some birthday fractal magic in the game? Who's gonna get excited? No, but seriously, you know. See, we got this fractal here. See, it looks a lot like what we got going on there, you know. So we can even take it and just hit copy, come over here and paste it, and then shrink it down. You're looking pretty similar here, you know, for a move. Something like that, see that? And, you know, that's usually when you start to make a move and boom. So I'm just saying, GRT for 497% gains, possible. This coin's beautiful. It does a lot. And look at it coiling up. It's just, you know, bigger market cap. It's going to take a while. It's been sold off hard. I own a big old bag of it. So I would love it to get pumped, honestly, because I own it. So I'll disclaim, I'm always open whenever I talk about a coin. Always explain if I own a bag of it. I do own a big bag of this. You know, big enough. I put enough in, but, you know, I got in at 30 when it started, and I did like a 10x when it went to $3. I got in down in here and ran this thing up. I researched this project well. I read a lot, and I found out this project was hot. I knew a lot about what it did, and it was like a Google for the blockchains. You're gonna be able to, like, you know, search all these different blockchains. It was amazing. I thought it was awesome. I had no idea why it died or didn't really pick up steam, but I got a fractal cooking on it. I could see this thing do damage, but that's up to you guys. You know, it has to fit your trading style. Shiba Inu is just too small right now to like really get its substantial move. I got it sitting here in a symmetrical triangle. If Bitcoin breaks out, it'll break out with it. Bitcoin dumps, it'll dump with it. Like, this is a 50-50 shot right now. It's either going up 70% or it's going down 70%. Like, I hate to be the bearer of bearish news, but there's your chance, there's your shots for, you know, and that's what's going down. You can pull a Fibonacci on it and it's holding levels, but they're like 886, 786, and there's no guarantees at the moment right now. It is on the 200-day moving average. We are getting tight. The 21 just crossed. There's chances of bullishness and you're getting tight. Bitcoin would have to bail this thing out and is low in the daily. So the daily would have to bail this thing out. Shiba Inu, all right? And that's what we're looking at. We're kind of at a tightrope here for the next couple weeks. Gonna find out exactly what this market's made of. All right, VR had a nice pump out of the bottoms. Now it's making a bit of a cup and handle. If it can maintain a higher low, of course, then by all means. I like the project. Talks of it that it did a deal with Dell, right? Supposed to have a deal with Dell. I mean, not the They are older, but still, Dell's substantial. Like, I have a bunch of Dell monitors in my house right now. You know, that is a cup and handle. It could break to the upside, you know. Let me shorten that a little bit. I take the wick. Yep. Could see a substantial move back to this resistance. All right. On Victoria VR. No guarantees as well, and I'm not a financial advisor. Again, I need to repeat this. Nothing I do and say here should be taken as financial advice. You do whatever makes you happy. I'm just looking at VR and seeing that it isn't a cup and handle, and I'm just applying the technical analysis shapes and the probabilities to those shapes. That's it. Low on the stochastics, getting ready, falling wedge, you know, even a cup and handle here on the RSI. VR, that could be your secondary high-low, you know, make sure it maintains. To play it safe, I could just make sure that it makes a couple candles here, retest this area on a 4-hour or a smaller time frame, and then we ready to go, baby. We ready to go. Possible 126% gains coming out of VR. All right. We went over it right here on the channel. Happy birthday. Please take a look at my favorite small Casper CSPR. Let's take a look at Casper here on Huobi. We already kind of did some work on it here. Seemed to do a bottom and a secondary double bottom. So it's at a double bottom. Also, it's kind of in what we just looked at. It's in a cup and handle. All eyes watching this Bitcoin, this cup hand and this handle here. So all eyes watching Bitcoin. It is low, touching the daily and touching the 21-day moving average. It should make a move to the upside. But again, all eyes on Bitcoin. Whatever Bitcoin does will hurt the rest of this market. If Bitcoin takes a nasty dump tonight, it's highly likely your coin's going to take a little fall. It may not go too far, but your coin's going to take a little bit of a fall for sure. Cryptarium is holding its own. I talked about it. It's messy for sure. Bit of a shoulder head and a shoulder kind of in a way. Almost like an ascending triangle too. I mean, it is holding a fib and it's doing something, you know, bullish. You could say it's getting tight right there. Funny, I got into this ICO when it first came out. It was like, I've been holding it ever since. We'll see what happens to this thing. 4 years, 5 years, but look, oversold in the daily time frame. 4 hour coming up now. Looks better on the 4 hour when you really zoom in on it. You know, almost a cup with an elongated handle there. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern does give me the movement. And again, high on the 1 hour, like everything, like Bitcoin. We got to see what Bitcoin does in this 1 hour tonight. Low volume. Hope it just moseys all down or goes sideways. That'd be beautiful. It goes sideways. A few altcoins pump, gives us some space, and the market begins to boom. You know, that's what we're looking for. That's what I would like. That's what I'm kind of going into right now. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Did Charles Ramsey discover the founders? I just saw Snoop in concert in Cube 2, Short, and E40. That's awesome. Snoop is saying he would be on Gala for at least a year. That's awesome, man. Picked up a Gala music node. Man, I can't wait for Gala music. I'm late, but I made it. Here I am. Shout out to Anthony C, man. See, if you don't know yet, Sammy, it's a birthday gift of knowledge, brother. If you don't know about it yet, Sammy, it's a birthday gift of knowledge, brother. Happy birthday, man. Can you look at Casper? Thank you, man. I sold my Shiba Inu for Dogelon Mars because Dogelon Mars market cap isn't even $1 billion yet, folks. Thank you. I own a huge bag of Dogelon Mars for that very same reason. I've been holding ADA, and man, it's been a pain after the 3 all-time high. Yeah, that's true. I'm with you on that. Happy birthday, Sam and Dutch. Greetings from the Netherlands. We love your channel and all the things we've learned from you. That's so awesome, Patrick Pakila. I would hope to come to the Netherlands and kick it with y'all. I own Gala bags. It's fun to play as well. Shout out to CJ Baker Auto. Let's get back into BTC. And it's one of the night we don't have to look at Dow futures. We don't have to get in all that craziness. We just let it rock for what it is, man. Can you check out the Crow charts as well? And Bitcoin holding at least above out of the channel that we spoke. It did break out. Look, another bounce. We're getting the, the flag, so to speak. Look at the bounce. Look at that bounce. Retrace off support. That's what we need to grow, baby. That's what we need to grow. Look, look, shoulder, giant head in the shoulder. I don't know, but little mini shoulders, little T-Rex arms. Just something to think about. Nothing's guaranteed. Love to see if we broke above this now. 15-minute is moving. 1 hour's extended, but still doing some damage. And it bounced off that support. That's a beautiful thing. If Bitcoin gets back above 43K, that's going to be really, really nice for the narrative. It could easily be, you know, them trying to get us in there. And there's your move for Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And we swung out of the last minute. We swung this inverted, you know. And just in case we have the Bitcoin short ready, just in case we have it on deck. Like, we are ready to move if we see something funny happening in the market. We're ready to move on this. Doesn't mean we have to take the short, but we're ready to move on it. If Bitcoin starts to do a bit of a dip and we see an area of resistance hold and it starts to fall back on, then we bounce back to the support region and we're jump on into that short. So we're not out of the fire yet, everybody. We're not out of the fire yet at all. At all. Happy birthday. Really appreciate the effort you put in and day out. Thank you so much. Much respect to Keith. Come on, man. Much respect to all y'all. Thank you. Everyone, I'm out of here for the night. Thank you so much for jumping on in. We're gonna have the last 10 minutes of like well wishes and talking about just, you know, hanging with my peoples on my birthday. But I'm just gonna stop with the charts for a second. I am all charted out for at least a couple hours. I want to give myself a break for tonight. 10-minute break, 2-hour break. Just think about my life. Think about your lives. I did post a lot of charts today. I worked hard. Got ready for the stream. Got prepared. Got ready. Went over a bunch of different things. OGN is on a run. OGN, baby. Always on a run recently. Banging on him. Let's take a look if I had it in the chart or anything. Ran up on that 15. Look at that. Yeah, look at that, though. Look at what it's in now. This is interesting. Just keep this up. It may not happen, but it's interesting. It's in a textbook head and shoulder pattern. Doesn't mean it's going to do it. You know, I've seen these even break out as flags and just forget the head and shoulder pattern. You know, it's going to just keep pumping. If Bitcoin decides to break out and get funky tonight, it's going to pull everything up to the upside. You're going to see major green. It's a high risk night because you're on the fence. And it's like, what is, you know, check out Auto Sammy. If it gets back to 44K from $400, it's at now. Auto, yeah, we remember that one. Take it all in. We're so blessed to be here with you. Shout out to Grace Protocol. Thank you. Solo, put it in that work. Sologenics. My background music is so low, man. This is loud. This is louder than my voice, man. You know? And it's still even not that bad. You know what I'm saying? On my birthday too, man. Don't nitpick on my birthday. Don't nitpick on my birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, Sam, from all the team at BitBoy, Crypto, and the Hit Network. Shout out to Bitmode Crypto. Much respect to all y'all. Shout out to Frankie Candles. Shout out to DZ. Shout out to everybody. And I was supposed to be in Miami tonight, and I could have easily been there. And I was supposed to fly for my birthday and go to the music festival. Probably reached out to y'all and kicked it with the Bit Squad. But I'll be at another event. We'll do something fun. Happy birthday, Sam. I hope at least one of your dreams gets fulfilled today. Hey, baby. Thank you, man. Go enjoy the rest of your birthday, lifer. Have a great night. Nice, nasty boss. Unpaid mechanic. GGG. Have a good night, everybody. Give myself a break for the night. 10-minute break. You love charting, bro. That's why I trust your education, because I know you love what you do. Shout out to Anthony C. Amazing. See that? Awesome. I love what he just said. Happy birthday. Really appreciate the effort you put in and day out. Keith, man. Love you, Keith. Thank you. T-Rex Wings. I know, right? I own Gala. Wow, man. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, everybody, for the awesome love. Awesome super chats. Much respect to you and yours. So unreal. So unbelievable. What a great month we had. Super chats were insane. Michael Pa giving me a $500 super chat yesterday. I mean, that was a birthday present in and of itself. Like, that basically paid for all the gifts I bought. It's like, here, go have a great birthday. Vibe out tonight, man. You changed my weekends for life with crypto. I'm in the charts and not the streets. My man, I love you, man. Happy birthday, brother. So I love charting as well. Amazing experience. Later, man. Happy birthday. Happy 99 twin birthday day. Love you all. Man, may the good saints bless you and protect you on this day. We recognize the day God said the word needed. The crypto lifer, man. Bill McDonough, I love you, brother. Right back at you, Grace Protocol. Love that. Love the love, though. We'll love you all so much. Have a great weekend. Sent your wife an email so you can pick out your gift. Crypto Cash. You're the man, dude. That's very nice of you. 3x my speculative account in the last 6 months. Almost all with SPACs. I'm all in on the iPloof Starlink rumor. Funny, you call them SPACs. They're not SPACs, man. SPACs is old news, bro. Happy birthday, Sam. I hope at least one of your dreams gets fulfilled. It will. I know it will. From all the team at BitBoy, love y'all. That's so awesome. Make sure I didn't miss anything tonight. City of Champs, Methuen, MA over here. Shout out to Besquat over in Methuen, my man. We love you in Methuen. We do. Shout out to the Irish Cottage out there in Methuen. Much respect to my man, Coley Ryan, my dude. Shout out to everyone out there. Shout out to all my Irish family in Mass. Appreciate each and every one of you. And shout out to my whole family, whether you Irish, Spanish, Chinese. I don't care what you are. I don't care what you are. I don't care where you come from. If you want to live free, if you believe in yourself, if you believe in helping others, if you want to change the world, if you want to vibrate with the highest positive energy that's ever been created, then I suggest you jump on into this channel. I suggest you tune on in every single day and vibe out with us, the lifers. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, love somebody on your birthday. Give on your birthday. Tell someone you love them. I love my sister, man. I have a twin sister, so it's cool. I get to share my birthday with somebody every single year. I think that's a blessing in and of itself. It's like Christmas to me because I get to give and receive on my birthday because I have someone else who I share my birthday with every single year. Very cool experience to have a twin. I would never take that away. Very unique, very special experience to have a twin. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you so much for coming on in. And to my trading group, appreciate each and every one of you. You guys look amazing. A lot of stuff looking good in the charts. I'll see you all tonight in the group, and I'll see you all tomorrow on the live stream. Love y'all. Be safe. Crypto is life. Have a wonderful night. I'll catch you on the next live stream. Be safe. Keep the vibrations high, and remember, you can be whoever you want. Dream who you want to become, and then become that dream. I dreamed who I want to become, and I live in those dreams now. I said to my mom, I sat in a room wishing I was somewhere else. I felt imprisoned. I felt locked. I felt stuck. I felt blocked. I said, where would I want to be? And I started watching YouTube, and I saw these people with YouTube channels, and I said, that looks pretty cool. They look like they're just doing their thing. They're getting paid. They're running around. They're influencing. They're having a blast. I said, that looks awesome. I said, that would be a dream to me. I said, I would love to do that. And somehow that curiosity, that desire grew and grew and grew until it was just something I wanted so bad. I turned it into reality. I actualized it into reality, and it became. With so much hard work and constant dedication every single day. And not everyone's YouTube channel takes off. A lot of people start a YouTube channel, it just does not take off. A lot of people threw their hat in at the same time as me, but I wiggled through with the luck and with the support of each and every one of you. And I know how lucky I was. Like, man, I got through with a grain of salt that I get through. Like, 10 things could have happened a different way. And but I showed up every single day, and I believed that the persistency and the consistency would knock down the door. And I just want you all to realize that you can do anything you want in this life. Anything. Anything. Don't let anything hold you back. You're the only thing holding you back in this life. Have a wonderful night. Be safe. I love you all. You can, you will, you are. Be the best thing you've ever seen in your life. You can do it. Make the change right now and start right now. Change it up. Make it happen. I believe in you.